We are the University of Wolverhampton Students' Union, and we are an independent organisation separate from the university. We offer help and advice from an AQS accredited advice and representation centre and a Well at Wolves Health and Living Well service. We help you have your say at the university through our student voice academic representation system and our student change democratic system. We give you things to do outside of the studies, like joining one of our many societies, taking part in opportunities, seeing what's on, and attending events hosted by Wolves SU in our local area. The SU has a team of 4 officers here to help represent your views and ensure that the union and university hear your feedback. The officer team is made up of our president, Ayo, our vice president academic, Toby, me, your community officer, and Esther, your diversity officer. Officers are elected as part of a democratic process and elections that take place during 2 points of the academic calendar in March and October. Our main aims is to help bring about change on your behalf and help ensure that your university experience is the best it can be. If you would like to find out more about the officers, visit our SU page and click on the officers' images on the homepage. Our democracy and feedback tools are being reviewed at the moment with the current outbreak. We envisage that our online feedback tool going forward will feed into our council forums and meetings. This generic feedback tool will be a place for students to raise ideas, give praise, provide feedback, or alert us to any grips they may have. This will then be allocated to a member of staff who will be allocated to an officer depending on analysis and whether funds may be required or an element of power to help incite change. The council structure in draft form will consist of 13 members, with the union chair heading up the meeting, 4 officers, 4 school reps, and 4 liberation reps. Our student voice and academic representation. Your student voice matters, and it's crucial to influencing university decision-making, as well as creating positive change for students on every course. We are here to be your independent student voice during your time at university by representing you at the university committees and meetings. By listening to what you have to say, we can help shape your learning environment for the better and make sure your student experience is the best it can be. To get involved in the student voice system, you can sign up to the course rep for your course at URL or apply to be part of the school rep team. Societies. Societies are an integral part of university life. They help us build student communities and give the option to broaden skills you already have and learn new ones along the way. It has been proven that those who get involved with societies perform better academically while at university and are seen to achieve more. At the SU, we boast up to 70 societies that range from academics to cultural to religious societies. Societies are self-managed through the elected committees, but where possible are supported by the Students' Union in many aspects, such as how to manage and edit society website pages, to get access to society development funds, which funding provided by the SU. There are many fun aspects to being part of a society. You can make friends for life as well as achieve a host of different things that can lead to winning awards such as Society Events of the Year or Society of the Year at the SU Awards. If you're interested in setting up a society, you'll require 10 people to get started. More information can be found on wolvesunion.org, or you can email me and I will put out my email address after the presentation. Events and activities. There are many array of events that are hosted by the Students' Union across campuses through the academic year. Events range from Freshers' Fair in September to campaigns such as Black History Month or LGBTQ+ Awareness Month, Throughout the calendar, we also host other events and campaigns and fun activities to help you break up your time spent studying. There are a variety of events that take place at Walsall Students' Union Bar and Cafe, including weekly quiz nights on a Tuesday from 8 p.m. Wind Down Wednesdays and SU social happenings. Make sure to check out our page on wolvesunion.org. We are always keen to hear student feedback on events, so make sure you reach out to us on our social medias to let us know your thoughts. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Wolves SU, our Well at Wolves. It is important that you make sure you are looking after yourself at university. With our Well at Wolves program, we want you to be well during your time with us. We offer a program of activities throughout the year that encompass a variety of options to help ensure you are living well, as well as to help you manage your resiliency and maintain the presence of positivity. We help you find ways to complement your academics studies, including offering you ways to managing exam pressure to providing you with tools to help avoid academic misconduct. Well at Wolves boasts a great webpage packed with resources to help you maintain your sense of health. This can be found at wolvesunion.org/well-at-wolves. Advice and representation. Being at university can be tough, but the Advice and Representation Centre are here to help you. Made up of a team of 4, we offer free, confidential, and impartial advice. We act as an independent advice service from the university, and can cover an array of areas such as academic, finance, and housing. ARC are here to support you through all stages of your university journey. Before you enroll, during your studies, and after your graduation, you are encouraged to let students know about the inquiry service, which is available online at wolvesunion.org/advice. Unlock hundreds of discounts, both in-store and online, with Totem Card at Totem Light app. Totem is the main discount provider at university, and normally known as NUS Extra. Offers a variety of discounts from big name stores such as ASOS, Boots, Amazon Prime. The costing for the Totem Card depends on the year issued. So the first year card will cost $14.99, 2 years $24.99, and 3 years $34.99. There is now also Totem Light, which is the Totem app. The app is free to download and to use. This is a great way to enjoy a number of discounts without any extra costs. However, the discounts available on the app are curated. More discounts are available with the full Totem Card membership. The app is also a fantastic way to keep up today with SU events and society activities. So you can find us at Walsall campus. The SU Bar and Cafe is based at Walsall campus in the WS building, which is directly opposite the Student Village accommodation. Bar and Cafe is your space and is open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every Monday to Friday. But during this period of unforeseen circumstances, we are currently closed. Usually there are a variety of events that take place at the Walsall SU Bar and Cafe, including weekly quiz nights on a Tuesday from 8 p.m, Wind Down Wednesdays, and SU social happenings. Make sure to check us out on our Watson page at wolvesunion.org/Watson. Come and enjoy free pool and Xbox in your social space. Mingle and interact with your flat or course mates. Enjoy a wide selection of foods and beverages, from smoothies to alcohols and burgers to pizzas. This year, we have introduced a new selection of food and drink based on research that have been undertaken by NUS, and we will be looking to focus on obtaining student feedback throughout the year to ensure that we are catering to your needs. You can find us at City Campus also. The SU at City is based in the Ambikapur building along the MD corridor, which is right opposite the library. We are open until late with access to the SU from the MD courtyard after 6 p.m. The social space boasts games as well as a host of many activities for you to get involved in from our Well at Wolves program. Enjoy music throughout our sub TV and kick back with friends between study time. The SU space at City is currently closed due to the COVID outbreak, but we're hoping to open up soon enough. And you can also get in contact with us. Feel free to ask us, get in touch on social media or visit the webpage wolvesunion.org for more information. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Claire. So now is the opportunity. So obviously Claire has given us a lot of information, which we're very grateful for. Now's the opportunity for you to ask questions all about the SU whilst we've got Claire here. So I can see that we've not got any yet. So if anybody's got any questions, go to the Q&A option down the bottom, or you can use the chat. We just prefer using the Q&A because then we can choose whether to answer it live or just type the question for you. So there, we've got a question here from Sandra. Is there much available for mature students in terms of the activity and the support required?
Yes, we have a range of, normally we would have a range of activities for mature students and postgraduate students on campus, but everything has been moved online at the moment. You can find the activities that we do have available on our web pages. We also update weekly on our Instagram page, so you can check out those pages to find out what kind of activities we have going on. Right now we have Well at Wolves program, we have art classes, we have exercise classes. We've even started our yoga classes if you want to get involved with those. And we have cooking classes happening on our Instagram page every Friday if you want to get involved with that as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I hope that answered that, Sandra, for you. So Bethany asks, can you get the social media pages back up and contact details? So like if you could show the, I think it's the last slide.
Yes, I can.
That's for Bethany. There you are, Bethany. So if you want to take a picture of that and save that. There's also a link there to the Students' Union that we've posted in the chat as well. Yep, Sandra says that's fab, thank you. Lovely. So if anybody's got any more questions for Claire while we're here, anybody who may have joined in a little late, this session is being recorded, so it will be available on the website later today. But now is your chance to be able to ask questions about the Students' Union in the chat or the Q&A whilst we've got Claire here to answer those live. So I'll give you another opportunity to drop some more questions into the Q&A. So Bethany just wants a bit of an idea of what the Student Union does. So I know you might have a slide on that there. If you want to just
yes, I do.
Recap on that in summary.
Just bear with me.
Thank you.
So just bear with me. So to summarize, the Students' Union help with your student voice matters. So any matters and issues you may be facing at university, we're also here to help. We have student advice service, which is Student and Representation Service, which we give advice to students who are having issues in their education. So we have ARC, who are here to support you throughout all stages of university, be it your enrollment, during your studies if you're having any issues that you need some advice with, and after you graduate also. We normally have mental health sessions on our web pages as well for students who are struggling through this period that we're currently in. We give advice and representation. We also have events and activities which we run on a weekly basis. If students are looking for something to do during the week, who maybe want to spend some time to unwind, we've got events and activities that we run. And also we have our Well at Wolves program. So what this basically does is it complements your academic studies, and it gives you advice on how to manage exam pressures to provide you with tools on how to help avoid academic misconduct. I know that when we're doing our research this year, we found that a lot of international students were having a lot of issues around academic misconduct. So we've created an event where international students can come along if they're finding it difficult with their assessments. So we give them advice on how to approach these things also. I hope that answers the question.
That's great. No, thank you. So that's kind of Student Union in a nutshell. We've got another question about how do you join? Is there like a subscription or?
So if you would like to join the societies, just give me
do you have to join the Student Union, or is that just a given as a student?
You can just come along to the Students' Union. You don't actually have to join unless you would want to be a part of a society, which we have 70 different societies available at Students' Union. But on a regular basis, you can just come in and just enjoy yourself, really involve yourself in any of the activities that we have around or activities that are going on online.
Right. And another question we've got is, are there any sort of financial implications? Is there much that you have to pay for, or is it sort of, what would you say on that?
We don't. The only financial things that you might find at universities, whether if you were going to our bar and cafe where you would pay for the food, or if you were seen to apply for a totem card, then you would have to pay for that because it's external from the Students' Union. But other than that, the only other thing you'd have to pay for is if you wanted to join a society and the society has put up a membership fee. But excluding that, everything is free in this. Events are free to join.
Great, thank you. Now we've got two questions about societies. So Bethany's asked about what kind of societies are there, but also we've got another question about what societies of those are outdoors. So what kind of different societies are there?
There, like I said earlier, there are 70 different societies which range from academic to cultural to religious. So for example, we've got Maths Club, we've got the Glee Club, we've got the LGBTQ+ Club, we've got the Afro-Caribbean societies, we've got the Sikh Society, and we've got other religious societies as well. There's literally a society for anyone to join. You will definitely find a society for you. Sorry, Laura, could you repeat the second question?
So it was about whether any of those outdoor societies are something like hiking or camping.
Not that I'm aware of. Anything to do with outdoors aren't currently running because of the pandemic. So we're trying our best to make sure that the students are in line with the social distancing guidelines. So if there were, they're not currently running at the moment. But when we resume back to normal, they will be running.
Yeah, and is it quite easy to set up a society? What's the process around that?
So in order to set up a society, you would need you need committee members and at least 10 society members to set up the society. Once you have that, it's pretty easy to set up a society. You just have to email either myself or you would email wolvessu/societies and just email them with the details of what the society is about, your members, and when you would like to set up. There's a form available on our website as well for those who want to set up a society.
And what's the process like to join a society?
So to join a society, it's pretty easy. If you find a society that you would like to join, they have their own email for that specific society. So you would email them and ask them that you would like to join their society, and they would then forward the information about what the society is about, whether or not they have a membership fee, and the process is pretty easy. That's about it, really.
And someone's just, I know you have
You
mentioned.
can also find the societies. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. You carry on there.
Sorry. We also have Freshers Fair, which you can see a range of all the societies that we have. It's pretty easy. If you go to the Freshers Fair, you just sign up to be part of the society, and that's about it. And then they reach out to you. They either email you with your student, if you leave your student ID or your student email address.
How many societies did you say there were?
There are 70 societies.
And does that often differ, or is it roughly the same ones each time, each year?
We have people creating their own societies each year. I mean, this year alone, we've had the Radio Club, the Radio Society setting up, and we've got the Chess Society setting themselves up also. So it ranges. Some societies are carried over from previous years, and then some are starting new from New Year's.
And do you have a link to the full list of the societies that are currently operating at the moment?
I don't, unfortunately, have a list right on me
Is there
right now.
is there some information on the website about societies?
Yes, there is. If you just give me a moment.
Yeah, if you could just post that in the chat. We had a question about about societies. Or you can post it after there. I have got
Okay, all right.
I have got another
Okay.
question. So
Okay.
Bethany wants to ask, when does the Freshers' Fair take place?
I believe the virtual Freshers Fair has already taken place, but I believe there's another one happening. Let me just get this information up.
And I'm guessing that there's Freshers' Fair more than once, because obviously we've got some courses that start in January, April, or is it only for the September intakes?
No, the Freshers Fair available for the January intakes as well. I'm just trying to see if I can find the dates for those Freshers Fairs so that I can post it in the chat. When I find the dates, I will definitely post them in the chat. I'm just looking through my emails, see if I can find it.
No problem. Would I assume that they would be put on the website as well?
Yes, the information for the virtual Freshers Fair will be put up on the website.
And is the plans for the Freshers' Fair in September to be virtual, or is that still in question at the moment?
That's still in question at the moment. We're going with the government's advice right now. So when the government say it's safe for us to do a freshers fair in person, we will do that. But if it's still advised for us to stay online, then it will be virtual.
So if anyone has any more questions, now's just going to find those few links that we were after to put in the chat. We've still got the opportunity for you to ask any more questions in the Q&A or in the chat section, whichever helps. We have also got some other aspects still happening today across Applicant Day. So we're online for another half an hour at least. So I shall also post the link to Applicant Day. And this talk will also be posted on the website for you to watch back later if you want to. So I'm just going to send the link. So there's the link for what else is happening today. And I hope those that have been online since this morning have enjoyed your sessions. I mean, let me know what sessions did you attend, and if you found them useful, because you will have all been invited to your subject session. So I hope they were useful for you, and whether you've managed to attend, because we've also had some finance talks, we've had some admissions talks as well today, and they'll all be posted online on that web page, the Applicant Day web page, for you to watch if you missed any. So I hope you found it useful.